PK in the universe, here to talk about digital gaming, mini consoles versus the digital collection. This is actually a physical game, but the game is available digitally, and this is the Collection of Mana versus mini consoles, the NES Classic, the SNES Classic. And I think it's interesting how many digital collections are available out there for people to play. And it's one way people, like people might look at the mini consoles and say, oh, this is great. This is exactly how I like to digital game. And I want to talk about some of the advantages and disadvantages. On one hand, what's great about these mini consoles is they have a huge amount of games. And not only that, I mean, they're collections. They're basically collections that are all self-contained into these little systems. But, they're not connected to any server, so that's a huge advantage. The only disadvantage is if something happens to these, Nintendo isn't going to be like, oh yeah, here's another mini console. No, they don't care. You're out of luck. What's nice, of course, is let's say I want to play The Secret of Mana. Well, Secret of Mana is on here, but it's also on here, so I definitely have options. Both of these games actually have Castlevania games on there. This has Castlevania 1 and 2. This has Super Castlevania 4. Recently, I bought the Castlevania collection on PSN. They had a deal like $6.99. I couldn't pass that up. It's nice that I have options that I can play them, and what's cool about PlayStation Network, of course, is they have trophies and stuff like that, so that's nice. So that's one advantage, and if something were to happen to my PlayStation 4, guess what? I haven't lost Castlevania collection forever. I can just re-download it. So I think there's a lot of advantages and disadvantages to these type of collection gaming. And then you have physical collections, but again, physical collections suffer the same thing the mini console is. Yes, they're all self-contained in one place, but if something happens to that physical item, you're out of luck. So I think there's advantages and disadvantages to both these types of collections. And of course I have this physical game right here, so if something happens to that, well, I'm out of luck. What do you guys prefer? Do you prefer a digital collection game compilation, or do you prefer the mini consoles? Comment below. I'd love to hear what you have to say. Thank you guys so much for watching, and stay awesome in this universe. Later.